My name is Melanie Castrucci, and as I record this, I am a gold leader with dōTERRA. I'm currently taking part in a 8-week training program, a coaching program put on by our uplines of weekly calls, mentoring, challenges, and homework, assignments. And this week's challenge is to share something live, either about the product or the business. And I am so happy and grateful for the opportunity to be able to share about the business, because in doing so I get to share about so many wonderful things, about all of the things that make dōTERRA an incredible company and an absolutely amazing experience. So as I was kind of running through this in my head about what I wanted to talk about, I realized that all of the aspects that make dōTERRA unique and special are what also make the business opportunity so epic. And it starts with the way that they source their oils. So going to the countries where the plant material is indigenous, where it's native, that ensures sustainability. And when they protect the ecosystems to ensure the sustainability of these plants, they're also protecting the ecosystems. And that ensures longevity. And there are many aspects to longevity in dōTERRA's proposition. And we'll talk about a lot of those, because that's important. When I was considering it as a business, that was very important, and that was part of what was so impactful to me. Knowing that if I poured my love and my heart and my energy into this opportunity, that it would not only repay me, but be there for me for decades to come. So the other aspect of their sourcing is the way that they partner with the artisan growers. And in doing so, creating really true and meaningful relationships with the people who grow these plant materials, with people that are committed to the quality and the mission of bringing true essential oils to the world for their health and healing benefits, even before they partner with dōTERRA in most cases. So they look for partners that are sharing those values and the vision. And that also ensures longevity, because they're forming real, true partnerships. And aside from that, many of the plant areas, or the areas where these plants grow, they are very remote, and they are oftentimes in countries or communities that are not well off. They are third world countries in a lot of cases. And in partnering with them, dōTERRA is bringing them true economic support and steady, stable income. So beyond fair trade compensation, year-round payments, which is in itself extremely important. Not just getting paid when the plant material is harvested, and that's important for a number of reasons. And in doing so, lifting these communities and giving them true opportunities, as well, on top of that, providing them with additional support through the Healing Hands Foundation with schools, trades training, in some cases housing, feminine hygiene, access to clean water. And all of these things, when you think of dōTERRA as a business opportunity, are really important, because it shows you the heart of who dōTERRA is, and the integrity with which they serve not only the people who use the oils and share them, but also the people who create and make these beautiful products available to us. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts as we record here. So Yeah, and so in doing so, doTERRA is improving the lives of the people who grow the oils, the plant material to make the oils, as well as, producing this incredible oil that is really unparalleled in the world, and therefore improving the lives of the people who are using the oils. And if you've used doTERRA oils, you've likely experienced this. And then also along with that, the people who choose to share the oils, right, the business opportunity, sometimes as a hobby, right? Some people are really happy to do it just to get their oils for free, and other people, like myself, we see vast potential and we want more out of the opportunity than for it to be a hobby. And doTERRA provides an incredible compensation plan and a true financial opportunity to really change your life. And I've seen it not only for myself, but also with those that are very, very close to me, and seeing other women that are close to me in my neighborhood, in my community, recognize really big dreams. For a lot of us in doTERRA, that's diamond and above. And I know many women personally who live in my area, geographically, and who are friends of mine through doTERRA, that are extremely successful. And that's so encouraging, because that's just not something that you find with a lot of network marketing companies. And it tells me that the opportunity is very real. And I believe that even, it's been almost 2 years now that I've been building a business with doTERRA intentionally. And it showed me right from day one that this was a real opportunity, and that it was achievable. And so, aside from improving our lives mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, it also improves our lives financially when we choose to pursue the business opportunity. And, for the vast majority of my life, I went to school for psychology and philosophy. So I have a Bachelor of Science in Psychology from the University of Toronto. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with that. So I didn't pursue higher education past that. And I also started to see through the education system and some of the pitfalls of going into debt and to pouring my money into these institutions that could potentially be better spent elsewhere. And I thought, until I'm sure about what I really want to do, it's probably better to pursue, something else in the meantime, get a job, start working. And so I worked in retail and corporate environments for the years following my schooling. And it always really bothered me, even while I was going to school and I was doing reception for car dealerships, it always really bothered me that companies were most concerned with the bottom line, that it was all about money, and people got lost in there, seeing people fired on Christmas Eve and just things of that nature. It never sat well with me, and I was always seeking a company that had heart, that had true heart, that cared. And I didn't know exactly what that would look like, but I can tell you that when I joined doTERRA, it was about the oils, and it was about this incredible product, and it was about the stats. I was aware that doTERRA had between a 60 and 70% retention rate, which is unheard of in network marketing. The average is about 10%. So that in itself told me that this was an incredible business opportunity. And again, it ensured longevity. It meant that if I put my time, love, and energy into building this business, that it was going to be there for me down the road, decades down the road. I was aware of, the financial compensation, and I was aware of doTERRA's excellent reputation and standing as a company, being recognized by Forbes year after year as a top employer, and winning awards for their essential oils, being recognized in that regard, and their massive quick growth. That was all very important to me when I started building a business with doTERRA. But as I attended conventions and I attended events and I got to know the executives, guys, the executives, right, the founders, getting to know them as people, it blows my mind, and it brings me to tears at every event that I attend, because you can feel it. My dogs want to go outside. A couple minutes, okay? A couple minutes. It brings me to tears often, because there is such an amazing heart in this company, and the culture reflects that, and you can feel it and you can see it, and they walk it out every day, and they're so committed to never compromising their integrity that I know that I found what I've been looking for. Every time I am reminded of this at an event or through hearing different people speak, I'm reminded that this is where I'm meant to be, and it feels like home, right? It feels like what I had been looking for my entire life. And so that is the really special part of doTERRA, aside from the stats and aside from the facts and aside from the science and the research. That was one thing I forgot to mention. The way that they test their oils is also incredibly important to the business opportunity, because it demonstrates, again, that integrity that you'll never have to worry, we will never have to worry about the quality being compromised. And doTERRA will go without an oil as opposed to compromising the quality just for the sake of supply. So when you put all of these aspects together, the sourcing, the quality, the way that they care for people, truly care and demonstrate that, not just talk the talk, but truly walk the walk every day, and the integrity and the heart of the company, along with this beautiful compensation plan that is totally achievable and totally available to anyone who wants it. You have an absolutely incredible opportunity that I've yet to find anything that can compare to it. And I look at other network marketing companies, I look at their compensation plan, I'm mindful of their culture and the way that they present themselves and all of that kind of thing. And I'm so proud to be a part of doTERRA and to represent what they represent, and to embody and share to the best of my ability the things that they want in their culture, or the things that they practice. I shouldn't really say want, but I just want to grab this quote that I wanted to share. I forgot to grab the book. Okay, sorry about that. Also, just quickly let them out. So I have this little book here, a Deepak Chopra book that I just purchased. And this morning I was reading, and I thought this quote was absolutely perfect. It says, "Material abundance in all its expressions happens to make the journey more enjoyable. But success includes good health, energy, enthusiasm for life, fulfilling relationships, creative freedom, and a sense of well-being." And I feel all of these things as I build a business with doTERRA. It has brought me relationships that are priceless, that will be with me for life, and the community that is growing as I grow my business is absolutely heartwarming, so fulfilling, and it is something that I cherish every single day. And it's something that wouldn't exist had I not pursued the opportunity with doTERRA, had I not chosen to start doing this as a business. And I'm so grateful for that. And the financial part of it is beautiful, and it makes it possible for me to continue doing this. So that's important, but that's not at all part of it's not my why. It's not my biggest why. And I just wanted to share maybe some of the reasons why people get into the business. Like, I know for myself and one of the girls on my team, we don't want to have to worry about maternity leave and having to leave our baby to go back to work. And I see so many moms struggle with this and not wanting to go back to work and not wanting to leave their babe. And that's a part of the reason that this opportunity is beautiful. It's one of 100 different reasons, but I would say the vast majority of builders in doTERRA are moms, and they come to the business because they want to start building a life where they can be with their kids more and they have more time freedom. as well as the finances to back that up and to enable that to happen, to be with their families and take care of ourselves better, right? Have more time, have more balance, so that self-care is a real option. It's a real it's a real option where we have the time and we have the resources, we have the capability to do that, because we're not stressed running around in these crazy 9 to 5s or working 40, 50 hours a week. And there's just so many reasons why people get involved, but I do find that those are probably two of the biggest. And then it becomes about helping others realize that opportunity and achieve that freedom in their life, and that time with their families. And it's just so beautiful. So I think I'm at 15 minutes now. I should probably stop. And I'm sure many of you know, as you go live, you start forgetting a lot of the things that you wanted to talk about. So thanks for listening, and have a great day.